Somehow Michael Oliver, this is the same guy that gave Martinelli two yellow cards in succession and a red card eventually. And today, with that dangerous tackle on Odegaard and Declan Rice by Kovacic, he still left him on the pitch. Transit TV, we're going to get into players' rating for today's game. The game that saw Arsenal win mancity for the first time in 8 years. The last time Arsenal beat City was in 2015. I remember very well that game. Theo Walcott and Cazorla got the goals that cancelled Yaya Touré's worthy. And since then, Arsenal has managed to win City in the league. They've won City in the FA Cup. They've won City in the Charity Shield. But have never managed to get any point out of City, especially since Pep Guardiola arrived to England today. And it's been coming. It's been a long time coming. Now, Arteta has managed to reduce the gap between these two teams. But in recent years, due to, at times, players' immaturity, sometimes bad officiating, Arsenal has not managed to achieve what they have done today. Today, these boys, they have managed to take all 3 points at the Emirates, beating Pep Guardiola and his side for the first time in 8 years. It was this win is one that's answered so many questions against Arteta. Many have said that he is a good coach, but he doesn't have what it takes to win games like this. After today, at the end of today, Arteta has managed to win every club he has faced since he arrived 3.5 years ago, almost 4 years. Arteta now, if you ask me, has answered his critics, and going forward, I believe he's going to be getting more respect from the footballing world. So let's get on to player ratings. This is our inaugural episode. Raya in goal. I'll rate David Raya today 6/10. He didn't have much to do, but I'm rating him 6 because of some very shaky decisions he made today, playing out from the back. He almost got caught out by Alvarez. He was lucky. He went into, Alvarez blocked his shot, his clearance, and he went into the side net. In the second time, I don't know what he was thinking about. Right in the middle in the center of his post, he was just 1 second quick escaping from an embarrassment of a goal. He lost, I think, about 2 crosses into his area. He didn't manage to get a hand on them or catch them. Other than that, I don't think he really had much to do or had any errors. After that, I think coming to the second half, his confidence, his decision making, and clearances were a little better. But I'll rate him a 6 in this game. Ben White, this dude, week in, week out, gives you 7 to 10/10 every day. Well, I don't know if there's anything like 7.5, but I don't want to give him 8, but I'll give him 7. He had a very solid performance, going up and down, and he didn't really have any shaky moments. Even when Doku came in and switched to his side, he managed to hold his own. Zinchenko, this is not one of his best games, but he was effective today. When he had one-on-one with Doku, a couple of times when he came in, not minding that he was tired at that point, he still managed to defend very effectively and efficiently on one-on-one situations. He tried his best to trade passes in the midfield as usual, but I wouldn't say it was an exceptional game for Zini today, so I will also give him a 7. Saliba, I will give a 8. Solid performance. They didn't even let Haaland to have a sniff on Arsenal goal today. Him and Gabriel, the pairing of him and Gabriel has come back again to haunt this league this season. They kept a clean sheet, denied Haaland any shot on target, and reduced City to, I think, just 4 shots on target. That was the first 20 minutes of the game. And after that, they locked shop and we are effective. So the same with Gabriel. He stepped up so many times, to block and cut off any danger that was brewing by City. So I also give him an 8. Jorginho was a surprise inclusion into the lineup today for me. I didn't expect him to start. He started, yes, had a shaky beginning like most of the other players in the team as well. Got the early yellow card, which for me would have hampered his performance, but he grew into the game, did well up until when he was substituted. So I'll rate Jorginho a 7, notwithstanding the red card that he got. Declan Rice again had a very solid performance today. Very, very solid performance. There was one tackle that is worth £105 million that he made today, when I think it was Lewis that broke through Arsenal midfield and was driving into the 18-yard box. Declan Rice came out of nowhere and had this tackle, retrieved the ball, and initiated attack for Arsenal. So I will give him an 8 as well. No Arsenal player is going to get 9 today because, or 10 even, because of the shaky start that they started the match with. Eventually the team grew into the game. I don't know what Arteta told him after first half, but whatever he did worked very well. Arsenal came out in the second half with all gun blazing, put pressure on City, and eventually he paid off and they got their result. So I'll rate Declan Rice 8. Gabriel Odegaard today wasn't one of his best games. He was very quiet in the first half. Second half, of course, he grew into the game, started doing his magic, and this stuff. Had a chance for a shot on target, but he couldn't manage to get those shots on target, I think, a couple of times. So he led well, by example, pressing and marking all over the pitch. But in terms of hurting City with his passes and drives and dribbles, today wasn't one of those best days. So I'll rate him a 7. Gabriel Jesus, I will rate 8 because of his industry today. Gabriel Jesus was walking tirelessly down the flag. I know nobody can replace Saka, but today Jesus made it almost impossible for us to talk about Saka's absence because of his industry, his trickery, and the threat that he posed on City today. He was very, very efficient, very effective, and at the same time kept his cool. Walked his socks off, and so I'll give him an 8. Edin Ketia, of course, was just an Eddie today. No, nothing special. Walked, tried to break a few times. Had sight on goal, but nothing really hurtful to City. So he didn't have it wasn't an exceptional game for him, but he had an okay game today. So I'll give him a 7. Yeah, Trossard came in on the left side from the starting 11. After first half, he was substituted. So, and it wasn't really, this is not one of the best games of Trossard. So I'll give him a 6. The subs usually are supposed to not be more than 5, but today Arteta substitutions all worked effectively. Martinelli, we know, got the winning goal. Gave Kyle Walker something to think about all through from the beginning of the second half to the end of the game. Got his goal. I think he got a Premier League man of the match as well. So I'll give him an 8. Kaihavertz, I'll give 7 because of his impact. He had an impact for substitution 15-20 minutes in the game. Had an assist for Martinelli and made some daunting runs into City's box and caused some issues as well. He also helped Arsenal with his maturity to see up the game the last 2-3 minutes of the game. So I'll rate him 7. Tomiyasu 7 as well. Solid performance. Came in for Zini. Stood his ground defensively. And he was a player that saw the gap in City defense and ran into Thomas Partey's long pass, ping pass, brought it down for Kaihavertz. Kaihavertz laid off for Martinelli. And the rest of the story. Of course, I will rate Thomas Partey an 8. He came in and steadied the ship perfectly. His vision also ensured that Arsenal went home with the 3 points today. So I'll rate Partey an 8. The fans, Fans 10/10, of course, as usual. The Emirates, they always give 10/10. The atmosphere was electric. The cheer, it was a little bit tensed from what we could see. But I remember when Odegaard had to, call on the fans to give them the energy, and that the fans responded. Even in the pub where we were watching the game, the fans as well responded. So fans 10/10. Arteta today, well, I didn't give any player 9 or 10, so I'll give Arteta 8 as well, because of the way this team got the 3 points. Substitutions worked, but his starting 11 wasn't really, maybe 1 or 2, if right there. I still don't agree his reasons behind benching Ramsdale, so I'll give him an 8 today. Now he has this monkey off his back. Then the referee, City is supposed to not have finished this first half of this game with 11 men on the pitch. Somehow Michael Oliver, this is the same guy that gave Martinelli two yellow cards in succession and a red card eventually. And today, with that dangerous tackle on Odegaard and Declan Rice by Kovacic, he still left him on the pitch. If he had turned the number or the name at the back of Kovacic to Xhaka last season, that would have been an easy red to be given. But of course, the referee did what they normally do when it comes to Arsenal, and I will rate him a 1/10 today. Yeah, that's it for today. Let me know what your opinions are. Do you agree with the ratings I've done this for this game? Get busy in the comment section. And please, if you are not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe now. Like and share. Let's get up to 100 likes for this video. Like and share the video, and help us on our journey to 5,000 subscribers. Transit TV will continue to give you insightful content on this channel. Good to see you, and look out for our weekend preview. And this time around, we're going to have the top 6 or the big 6 review so far. We did that after 4 games in the first international break. We're going to do that this week again. Watch out for that video. We're going to take care of Arsenal, City, Tottenham, Liverpool, Manchester United. We're going to look at where these teams have done after 8 games into the season. The fans of these clubs are going to come into the channel and review what their teams have done so far, and give us their expectation as for the season, as having seen these teams play 8 games so far this season. Thank you, and bye for now.